Hello, my name is Carly Hogan and I'm going to do my presentation for my science class. So, this is a picture of Colonel Eileen Collins. This is her in all of her glory. This is one of my favorite pictures of her because she just looks so dominant and so powerful and so strong. And this is her in her NASA gear. But first, let's talk about how she actually got to this point in her life. So, I have some pictures here for you guys to see. So here we have Eileen Collins and the NASA logo here. So this is Eileen Collins in zero gravity taking notes. I just love this picture. I think it's so fun. But this is the one that we're going to be talking about. So this is a picture of Eileen Collins in the Air Force. So when she was younger, she actually saved up money for flying lessons. She was about 19 when she started to fly. And then she got her bachelor's in mathematics and economics. And she was one of 4 women who joined the Air Force undergrad pilot training program. So she was in the Air Force in the training program for about 3 years. And she did a lot of groundbreaking things while she was there. So yeah. Here's some more pictures. This is a cool picture I found of a planet with rings around it, and it has cars flying on the rings, and I thought that was really cool. And then this is another picture of Eileen Collins in zero gravity, and this is a picture of her in her space gear, in her helmet, her astronaut suit. So anyways, continuing on, she was actually one of the very first female flight instructors, and she was a female flight instructor at in the Air Force for about 11 years, which is amazing. She was one of the first, not the first, but one of the first females to attend the Air Force Test Pilot Training School. That was in 1991, and that is when she earned her title of Colonel. That was when she actually became Colonel Collins. And we have some more pictures here. We'll get to this one, but this one I thought was really neat. It's someone in space. So she was the first female pilot of a U.S. space shuttle, and she earned that title in February of 1995. And this is actually a picture of the very first space shuttle that she ever piloted. It's called Discovery. And about 2 years later is when she flew the second mission, which was the space shuttle that she flew at that time was called Atlantis. And this is her being a pilot of these space shuttles. And then she became, in 1999, the first ever woman to command a shuttle mission. And that was, the space shuttle was called Columbia. And the mission was titled STS-93. Okay, so here we have the NASA logo, and we also have their motto. I know it might be hard to read, I'm not sure, but it says, "For the benefit of all." That is their logo. And it goes along with Eileen Collins' mentality. A lot of the things that she did and said. She was someone who did not have much privilege, but she made herself who she was in order to benefit other people, in order to reach her dreams, and in order to help other people. So she really fit along with that motto that NASA had, for the benefit of all. This is one of her professional NASA photos, and she's so beautiful. Look at her with her short hair like me. She actually, you can see here, she has a wedding ring on. She was at this time married to her husband, and she is still married to her husband, and she has 2 kids. And so she was a mother and a wife, and she accomplished so many things. And here is a picture of her speaking. She does a lot of speaking engagements, I have found out. I'm not sure if you can see it. She's done a lot of speaking engagements, from what I've understood. She did a TED Talk a few years back. I can't remember exactly the date, but she did a TED Talk a few years back about space, and then she spoke at the 2016 Republican National Convention. So pretty recent. She's been doing a lot of these things, a lot of these speeches. She's still very much in this world, even though she is retired from NASA. So she retired from the Air Force in 2005, and then she retired from NASA in 2006. So here's a picture of her, a little bit older. Her, still absolutely stunning, very gorgeous. And then, so here are her awards, from here to here. So I'm gonna read them off for you guys, but this is just crazy. She has done so many cool things. So her awards are Distinguished Flying Cross, Defense, so Distinguished Flying Cross is one of them. The Defense Meritorious Service Medal, French Legion of Honor, NASA Outstanding Leadership Medal, Free Spirit Award, and the National Space Trophy. So she's done a lot, and she has so many awards, and she's created a lot of firsts for the entire, all of the US, and especially for NASA and for the Air Force. I also wanted to share one of my favorite quotes from her. I think that this quote really sums up her personality, her determination to get things done, and her love for space, and just how smart she is, anyways. So she says, in an interview for NASA, she says, "I want to do well because I know that I am representing other women, other pilots, military pilots as well as civilian pilots, who are hoping to come here to NASA and be pilots themselves for the space shuttle." She also talks about helping children realize their potential, and she talks about loving your job and loving what you do, and how much she loved her job. And she wants that for everyone, especially like the young people who are going into the workforce. And she talks about, in an interview for NASA, she talks about her want for the future of NASA. And she really wants, she has a vision of space tourism. And she says that she would love to be a space tourist one day. That way she can go there, and she says, have fun. So yeah, she seems like an absolutely amazing woman. Absolutely wonderful. I would love to meet her one day. I know our professor has met her before. She said that she was wonderful. So anyways, this is Colonel Collins, Eileen Collins, and thank you very much.